All right, Warriors, welcome back. I got the backdrop. Look, isn't this so cool? Because they're monsters amongst us. Look, this is how the monsters operate. And don't forget, we're going to do a breathing exercise. So find you a spot where you're watching this video where you can kind of take a deep breather and release without, hopefully you're not driving. If you're riding a bike, you can pull over, but my goodness. Okay, in case this is a podcast, you can do this part later. Okay, let's exercise some adulthood, some responsibility. We're going to do that here in a little bit. Right, chill. The thing I want you to notice real quick before I lose anybody is the tone police narcissists. Tone police narcissists want to control the conversations with whatever the subject might be. It doesn't even matter to them really, because they'll create and personalize a subject in order to not want to talk about it if they're tired of it, or just to see how manipulative you can be if they can change the conversations. Look, have y'all ever had conversations amongst narcissists and you can change their mind from one side to the other, all within the same 30 minutes of conversation, and win them back over to the side that they just left? It's wild, and they never even saw it. It's just amazing how easily swayed narcissists can be. But the thing of it is this, is look, narcissists want you to miss this part. You see, your rights don't end where their feelings begin. Do you understand me? But what they did do is, if you pay attention, they just showed you their weakness. You can thank me later. Oh, yes, sir. In other words, listen, you scratched on a wound. It's one of them kind of secretos. Yeah. That telenovelas is made out of. Soap operas. The soap operas. But for real, look. What you need to worry about is this. How do narcissists react when they suspect you know what you know? It's serious, man. We're going to go through some steps, but and look, it's different for everybody. The playbook kind of plays out the same, but if you happen to be going through some of this, boy, I sure hope you catch it now, not later. Because look, we're going to take an awesome walk on the beach, because it goes beyond tone policing narcissists. The hurt goes lots deeper, and you never know that the one you're fooling with is just one more rejection from total mortifications or narcissistic injury. Look, narcissists do recover from that. It just takes a while. They don't like it, just like you don't like getting your heart broke. You don't like getting rejected. But they have exhausted so many connections and blessings. It's getting harder and harder to get winded. 5 seconds, and let's teach you to avoid this nonsense and these monsters more, better, bestest. 5 seconds, come on. Release slowly. All right. Shake it off. Man, let me tell y'all what jealousy and envy can do, and how it can permeate and how it can take over the mind of the reprobate, the narcissist. Y'all, and back in the day, a coastline I used to surf a lot and grew up near is very close to a lot of partying that went on. Matter of fact, during spring break, you could listen to the voices of George Strait, Joan Jett, Boston, Foghat, UFO, Anthrax, Santana, Joan Jett, all of these people you could hear on spring break on the coastline on the island, and for free. They just set up stages, and these people would show up, pass their tapes. Back then, we didn't have CD. We had tapes. They'd pass out their tapes, their demos, singles, have 1 or 2 songs maybe. But look, the thing is this. There was a woman, beautiful Tejano singer called Selena. There was a jealous, envious, histrionic narcissist. That's someone wound up so tight that they take on the dark triad of psychopathy. All of them wound up. Sociopath, psychopath, and a narcissist. Ooh, and a borderline. Uh-oh. Whole lot of shifting, whole lot of chaos, whole lot of arguments. Ain't none good. You feel me? This woman's name was Yolanda. She was her manager. Yolanda's jealousy overtook her as a voice of reason became not even so much as a whisper and took the life of Selena. What I'm saying is, look, grief and bitterness moves differently. And the malignant monsters amongst us, a whole mess of them now. Those monsters show themselves in so many ways, so many red flags that we don't need to be ignoring. And one that I identified with, and maybe maybe it's just me, but I noticed most narcissists, a lot of them, okay, maybe I shouldn't say most. Maybe I shouldn't even say a lot. Okay, I think all of them do this thing called the haircut of shame. It's like they want to uglify themselves on purpose to show they still have control. Like, I can do this to myself, and wacka, 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 wacka. Well, look, looks like Floby got a hold of them. Remember Floby? I think it's the haircut where you put your vacuum cleaner to it and it just cuts it to an exact size. I think Dumb and Dumber could get away with looking better than a Tupperware guide. Well, anyway, this is what I'm getting at. How do the narcissists react when you know, and then they know you know? First, they're going to question your sanity. Oh, yes, they are. Sure enough. And it's going to sound a lot like, oh my gosh. But the thing is, first off, they're going to disappear. They're going to disappear. Some's going to disappear for good. Some's going to disappear for until they feel maybe things will cool down a bit. But what I want you to understand is they call it a Hoover or a revisit. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, all hot and bothered. But look at here. One, if they disappear, it's because they needed time to recover or play with the new thing that they discarded you for ever so confidently for. And they need to do it in a private kind of way, whether they're healing or having to go through the go-throughs with someone else, because there's going to be a discard there, no way. Now, at this point, to the narcissist, once you know, now you're a threat. Now you're a threat. And look at here. Because of that, they're going to go through a natural process of mortifications or narcissistic injury. We talked about it earlier, but nonetheless is this. Engaging with you again would be like walking into their own destruction. And they know it. Look, to a narcissist, you're not someone they want to fight, not someone they want to run into. You're someone they need to avoid, and they suffer anxiety at just the hearing of your name. You want to call me a lie? Say my name. See if they don't jump out their damn skin. Oh, they're going to come unglued. They come unglued with anyone's name who first discarded them and they weren't prepared. Or they blew the bridge up and made it for the narcissist can't ever return. Say, what? Yeah, nasty. Oh, nasty. Because look, this time, I'm telling you, this time they come in because you destroyed the ego. And no one gets away with that without retribution. Oh, they bitter and spiteful. They move different now towards you forevermore. Forever and ever more. Do you understand? And the thing is, this time it won't be love or reconciliation. It's going to be all about getting some payback. And for them, every year away requires a half a pound of flesh. Ooh, I think I heard that in the movie. Matthew McConaughey said it. I sure wish I'd run into that dude surfing again. That was fun. I didn't even get a chance to talk to him. That's how freaking worked up I was. It was a good day. It was a good day. A good day enough to forget that you was out there surfing amongst folks that's known, you know what I'm saying? Like everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Right? I was stoked, but I was more stoked at the ride. I couldn't believe that everything lined up. You just couldn't stop. Next thing you know, by the time I was walking that coastline, because the drift, I was pretty far from my Jeep. By the time I got to my Jeep, I was give out. Look, I'll be honest with you, that last 500 yards, if I'd have ran into Matthew, I'd have said, I just said in my head, oh, there he is, and kept on walking. You know how your legs go numb because you're fighting the wind? No. It's just been like that. But it happened ever so perfectly, though. What appreciation. But that dude's got a great spirit, for sure. I just wanted to share that with you because whether narcissist stays gone because you hurt them good or they return, the thing is this, is you want to be in a disposition where they are so give out, they're going to leave you be and enjoy your peace. You know, whether a narcissist returns depends on two things. Look at me. Stop what you're doing. Look at me. You think I went and got this dinosaur for my entertainment? It was to keep you focused. Come on, I'm over chill. Whether the narcissist comes back or not depends on these two things. Do they think they can still get attention or power from you, whether it's negative or positive? And the other thing is, do they see you as weak enough that they can manipulate again? How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll? Tootsie Pop, lick 'em. Remember that commercial? The owl? 1, 2, 3. To the narcissist that you're facing, your best move is to not play the game at all. Because to the narcissist, failure is not an option. So long as they got your attention, they're going to keep a knocking. You can keep a knocking, but you can't come in. Hey, man, thanks for your support, for real. And look, I got the coffee maker. Man, I've been chug-a-lugging it. Matter of fact, I see my coffee over yonder. Look, I'm fixing to experiment with a live, y'all. I never done one, and I didn't consult. I'm going to do a major confessions, too, on the live, probably. But, well, maybe not. Either way, I'm unsupervised. Wish me luck, man. Hopefully it goes good. I got a gift from my Amazon wish list. If you're interested in supporting the channel, all the links are below. You can directly support the channel as well, or you can just also schedule a coaching call. I look forward to hearing from you also. Or you can hit those links. the Amazon wish list for Chico's wish list is there. Stuff that I have a knacking for. You hear me? This coffee maker came from David. Hi, Jesse. I hope you like your coffee maker. God bless you. From David. I do love it. I've been using it every day. And look, I have been cutting back my New Year's resolutions. And I've only been having like two cups of coffee a day. Like maybe 2, give or take. Yeah, quick, Ernie. No, it's still 5. Because it's delicious. It doesn't matter what flavor. It's gooderish. And it's 1 cup at a time. So I am 1 cup at a time. Instead of making a whole carafe, that's like 10 cups. Now you're committed. See? Evil. Baby steps. Hey, look, thanks for your support, for real. Watch for them tone police. And understand something. Your rights don't end where the narcissist's feelings begin. And when a narcissist jumps and becomes very defensive and wants to change the subject, or doesn't agree with your tone, or wants to make it where, well, that subject's just off limits, then understand they just revealed a secret. Yeah. It's a weakness. Just file it away. Don't use it now. There's going to be a time and there's going to be a place where you can unload it all. See, some of y'all reveal yourself prematurely in pieces, parts, allowing narcissists to prepare for damage control. They always got to back up. It's why it seems like they're never losing. To the warriors, they always lose, because it's all about leveraging what you're learning, and that takes a little bit of discipline. Wake up. Observe in silence and don't personalize. Have you remained focused? Gotcha. Hey, it's never goodbye. It's always until next time.